Hey guys, this is Vision Gamer. Today we are exploring the craziest PS4 survival games of 2023. Thrilling challenges, daring adventure, let's dive in. So number 1 on the list is No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a game about exploration and survival set in infinite universe. You can fly seamlessly from the surface of a planet to another, and every star in the sky is a sun that you can visit. Where you will go and how fast you will make your way through this universe is up to you. It's yours for the taking. Next one is The Forest. The Forest, the survival horror video game developed and published by Endnight Games. The game takes place on the remote, heavily forested, where the player character Eric Landbank must fight for the Xenoblastic monster while searching for his son Timmy after a plane crash. Subnautica. This is an adventure game in which player assume the role of survivor on an aquatic alien planet from a first-person perspective. Players explore an open-world environment, search for resources, and interact with the planet's aquatic wildlife and alien species. Medieval Density. Medieval Density is a unique mix of life simulation, survival, and strategy build-up game. Explore a huge and living open world, build your village, and lead your flocks through the Middle Age. Next one is Green Hell. The story revolves around the anthropologist named Jake Higgins, who wake up in the jungle on the edge of the Amazon River. He tried to familiarize himself with the surrounding to ensure his survival and fight to find his wife Mia, who went missing after going on a solo trip to the nearby tribal village. Next one is Ark Survival Involved. In the game, player must survive being stranded on one of several maps filled with the roaming dinosaurs, fictional fantasy monsters, and other prehistoric animals, natural hazard, and potentially hostile human players. Conan Exile. Conan Exile is an open-world survival game in the brutal lands of Conan the Barbarian. You are in exile, one of thousand cast out of wind for themselves in a barbaric wasteland swept by terrible sandstorm and beset on every side by enemies. Here you must fight to survive, build, and dominate. Next one is Days. This is a first and third person shooter in which player fight for survival in post-apocalyptic world. Player explore a wasteland surrounding, loot human survivors for supplies and weapons, and attack and kill zombies and humans. Stranded Deep. Stranded Deep follows the story of a plane crash survivor stranded somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. Stranded Deep takes place in the Pacific Ocean, where a plane crash survivor find themselves infected with some of the most life-threatening procedurally generated world. Next one is Days Gone. Days Gone effectively blends action and survival horror in a smart way that other games don't get quite right. Thankfully, Days Gone gameplay is on par with its usual, offering satisfying loop that feel weirdly and realistic. Frostpunk. Frostpunk is a city-building survival game developed and published by 11-Bit Studio. Players take on the role of a leader in an alternate history late 19th century, in which they must build and maintain a city during worldwide volcanic winters, managing resources, making choices on how to survive, and explore the areas outside their city for survival. Resources or other useful items. That game features several scenarios to undertake, each with their own stories and different challenges. Death Stranding. The game set in apocalyptic United States. Death Stranding is a creative game with a great actor and great story. I love the gameplay. It's different from other games these days. It's beautiful to look at the landscape of the world. It's unlike anything you played before. Outward. Outward is an open-world fantasy role-play video game developed by Canadian studio Nine Dot. The game can be played in a multiplayer both online and locally through split screen. The game focuses on a survival as well as the concept of the player being common rather than a hero, and features several survival and game aspects. Its release for PlayStation 4, Windows, Xbox One in March 2019. Rust. Rust was initially created as a clone of Days, a popular mod for Arma 2, with crafting elements akin to those in Minecraft. The objective of Rust is to survive in the wilderness using gathered or stolen material. Players must successfully manage their hunger, thirst, and health or risk dying. Okay, before moving to the final game, here are some bonus free games that you can get from PlayStation Store. So the first one is Veigar. Veigar is my favorite game. Veigar is a free-to-play looter shooter in post-war Norway. Play free on PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Play shootout, a fast-paced solo compact or elimination, a pipe-we-pipe tactical round-based team fight to challenge others. Outlander. H1Z1 Battle Royale. H1Z1 is a pure fast-paced battle royale shooter reimagined and built for console. Drop into a massive map in a search of weapon, ammo, vehicle, and airdrops to get a leg up on the competition and be the last one standing. Let It Die. It is a free-to-play survival game. You can get it from PlayStation Store for absolute for free. Next one is Xera Survival. Xera Survival is a free action game for Kiwi Interactive. This open-world action-driven experience combines player versus player and PvE. Unfortunately, this is not available on PlayStation Store. You can get this game from Steam or absolutely for free. If you got PC, then go for it. Next one is Dying Light. This is an action-adventure game in which player assume the role of Kylie Grant, a soldier for fortune and a battle zombies. Players can travel the open world environment and attack the zombies in order to complete the mission objectives. So the last game is Raft. Raft is an open world survival game. Raft takes a place in the world that has been covered in water due to rising sea levels. Be yourself or with your friends. Your mission is to survive an oceanic adventure across a perilous sea. Gather debris to survive, expand your raft, and be wary of the dangers of the ocean. This is it for today's video. If you like the video, please subscribe and like the video. I'm gonna let you know, guys, this is my real voice. If you like my voice and if you like this video, please comment down below. And if you find a useful game, then also subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.